4 simple tips to balance support versus independence in children with autism. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Charlotte with Colorful Teaching for You. Now, supporting a child initially provides children with a lot of benefit. And then eventually, gradually, helping them be more independent allows them to feel more capable and safe in their own abilities, while they understand their own abilities. So if we provide too much support, children tend to become over-dependent on us, and they forget that they can do things. They actually believe that they aren't capable of doing anything without our support. So this causes actually more anxiety over time, and that's what we want to reduce. Now, if we give them too little support, you're going to find children feeling overwhelmed, right? They're going to not succeed at specific tasks, and then they're going to feel bad about themselves. And then when that happens, you're going to start seeing meltdowns. Now, this is not always the case. They might succeed, but depending on what they are capable of, if they don't succeed, you're going to start seeing meltdowns and kids just shutting down altogether. So providing too much support or too little support, they both have some downfall. So what we need to do is figure out what that happy medium is in between and scaffold them where they are at. So we want them to learn to trust in their own abilities. And as we work with them over time, once we provide them with a lot of support and we slowly start to ease off, we will start to see what they are capable of, and so will they. So will see, right? We want them to be able to see you are capable of doing all of these things without support or with minimal support at first. So it allows them to just feel a whole lot more confident in themselves instead of constantly being anxious and feeling like they are not able to do anything at all. So today we're going to look at 4 simple strategies to be able to help our kids with this. Number 1 is to offer choices. So instead of always telling them you've got to do this, and this, it's exhausting and it just feels like a chore. Giving them a choice, maybe of 2 different things, is going to help them have more agency in their day. They're going to be more motivated to try and to mess up and then to ask for help because they chose to do a specific task. Okay. Number 2 is provide visuals. So instead of just saying, oh, we're going to do this, we're going to provide a visual schedule of our day, and we're going to turn that into a routine so that they know what is expected of them and when it's expected of them. Otherwise, you're going to have children who are always feeling worried or overwhelmed because they don't know what's happening, and that is actually causes more of a detriment to their ability to focus. So we want to be able to provide them with a visual schedule with simple words and phrases and images so that they know what they're going to be doing and when. Okay, if you want a visual schedule, it's already done for you. Check out the link in the description where it says full episode. Go to step number 2 where it says provide visuals, and you can download your schedule. It's made for either the home or for school, so you can use it for either or because there's a whole bunch of different activities listed out for you. Okay, the 3rd step is to break down tasks. So what I want you to do is break down big tasks into smaller bits. So while it's really important to tell them, we're going to be doing this topic as a whole, say science, what exactly are we going to do in science, and then how we're going to break that task into smaller bits, because if it's too big, it can be overwhelming for a child. If you break it down to small bits, they get to accomplish something and feel good about themselves, and then they get to work on, I've finished this, good, I'm done this, good. It makes more sense, and then when they finish the whole project or the whole topic, they feel good about the fact that they could do this. Okay, so we want to break this down to small bits. And the 4th step is to celebrate. So here I want you to praise your child when they ask for help. Praise your child when they finish those smaller tasks that we've broken down for them instead of the big assignment. Praise the effort, because when you start to praise that, you're going to start to see your children feeling confident in themselves, and they're going to actually continue to do what we've asked them to do. So if you've praised their effort of asking for help or the effort of working on a specific task, then they're going to come and continue to do this over and over again because they're going to feel good about themselves. So that's what we're looking for. I want you to also praise them in the moment and not wait for the end of the day, otherwise it's going to be meaningless to them, okay? They won't remember. More often than not, they're not going to remember that, if they raise their hand in, say, gym class or something. I don't know. So we want to do it in the moment. So let's recap really quickly what we've talked about. We've looked at the importance of finding a balance between supporting our children and helping them find some sort of independence level, okay? And we've looked at 4 different ways of doing this. We've looked at we offer choices. We've looked at providing visual schedules. We've looked at breaking down the task into smaller bits, and we've also looked at celebrating, which is praising your children for the effort. All right? Thank you so much for joining me. If you have any questions, please feel free to send me a message. In the meantime, remember to create, experience, and teach from the heart. Take care, my friends, and I'll see you again, same place, same time, next week. Bye.